Service at Hardee's be so slow sometimes that I'm thinking I only see one car at the parking lot. That means that the cashier is also the cook, who is also the person maintaining the place, I guess. Because seriously, there are 2 cars ahead of me. I've been waiting for about 5 minutes already. We haven't moved. And when I got here, the same car that's waiting up there is still there. There isn't anyone behind me, but yeah, seriously, what's happening at Hardee's? They definitely have the slowest drive-through. They're up there with Zaxby's. I think Zaxby's had the longest wait time I have ever experienced, as in me being behind one car and I had to wait a long time. I'm revisiting the sandwich from Hardee's just because. Let's see how this goes. And I especially want to see myself all horizontal. It's definitely overcooked, but it's not bad. Based off this experience, it's no longer my number one. Now that I think back to this sauce and what I have experienced recently, I'm between KFC and Burger King now. I think KFC has the best chicken sandwich. Then Burger King. Chick-fil-A possibly ranks a little higher than this one now. And then this one has dropped to 4th place for me. I remember this was my number one. But now, not because it's overcooked, but thinking back to this little mayonnaise ranch thing and the pickles and everything, I enjoyed those other 2 better. I also went back for the little Danish bean vanilla custard. I said all of that backward. From Starbucks, to see if I still feel the same about it. I remember I got it one more time after I reviewed it. It was like 2 days after. Yep, this is still the GOAT. Okay, you guys, if possible, I want to deploy you personally on a special mission. Next time you go driving, preferably in the daytime, observe drivers, especially if you can look at them from a side angle. Like, this is their perspective. You have like their side profile visible. And I would like for you to observe where their eye level is in relation to the steering wheel. Because today I noticed something that I noticed about a month ago. I see a lot of people who literally have the steering wheel at eye level. And the drivers I've seen this happen with is women. Like, I just noticed an older lady on a RAV4, and I kid you not, it was like her neck was like at the height of this right here. Her chin was maybe like that much above it. And then I told myself, if you're at that height, your steering wheel was very visibly aligned with your eyes. So I'm thinking, if this is my perspective, I have a lot of blind spots. Like right now, I see my dashboard. I don't see the road in front of me. I just see this and a little bit of the horizon. But even at this angle, it's lining up with the top of my wipers. This is not a very accurate depiction of what I'm seeing right now, but seriously, my eyes are at about right here. That's what I mean. Like, I'm starting to see the horizon now. I have to lean forward and push my chin up in order to see above this. And that's what I mean by I saw that lady's eyes were lined up with the steering wheel, and then her chin was like, of course from a distance it looks better, but her chin, yeah, this is about what I saw. Like, her chin was barely above this right here. That is a lot of blind spots. Whereas when I'm seated normal, which right now I'm not seated very normal because I have my back bent to be able to show what I'm trying to say. This is how I actually rest on my seat. Oh, and don't even get me started on the mirror. The mirror only shows me like the roof of my car. But anyway, this is my perspective. This is what it looks like to me. Like, I pretty much can see the hood of my car. And then my mouth, I feel, is what's lined up with my steering wheel. And even then, I still think that my steering wheel might be a little high, but I have it set like that so that my elbows can bend a little bit. But yeah, the only blind spots I have is this right here and this on the other side, of course, the natural ones. And then my mirror, I have the door handle lined up with the bottom right corner of my mirror. Same thing on the other side. So sometimes I wonder if wrecks are just a product of people not having a good line of sight. But anyway, so if you can, observe that for me and report your findings back to me. Do you ever catch a lot of people doing that? Because for me, it was alarming to see that older lady. She just needs to pump her seat higher. And if necessary, the steering wheel can be pushed down as well.